So welcome to this final match of the day at the Guernsey Indoor Bowl Stadium. This is the World Open Singles qualifier for the PBA to get to the World Bowls Tour, World Indoor Bowls Championships. That'll be at Potters in 2026. So for these two, the final is the last leg of their journey. Only one can make it. So it'll be a good game, seeing the way they've played so far today. It's in the semi-final, Sam Tolchard took out Chris Bishard from Guernsey, and Malcom de Sousa took out Ali Merriam from Guernsey. Malcom, certainly the end of the first set, played some absolute bombs to keep himself in it and even take the first set. But they've both done well today, so I'm looking forward to a good game. Neither are afraid to have a go at the heads if they need to. And joining me in the little rabbit hutch where we've been all day is Alan Merriam. It's a long day for you. Well, I suppose I was playing at 8, so you were in here at 8. We think there's daylight outside at some stage today, but we missed that.
Yeah, I had more hours in isolation than you did.
Solitary confinement.
That's a good bowl from Sam. Nice start.
And you may or may not hear that, but there was an appreciative tap on the railings above us. That always comes down, we can always hear that. Well, that's another really good one from Sam. Bit unlucky to make the target bigger. That's a wide enough target. I can only see Malcom going through that. Maybe ditch a jack, maybe take out the 3. He's got best back.
That's what it looks like from the bowler's end. Quite a nice target. And he is going straight up for it.
Well, slightly surprised there was only one that went. The way they were sat, I thought 2 might go, but anyway, he's slightly better than he was. The way they had been playing, you'd expect Sam to draw in that.
Possibly just drifted out.
Yeah, can't quite tell. Malcom didn't seem to give it. So they're asking who's home. Well, Sam going for what was serving him well in the previous game. Playing it right up to tee. Hasn't always been exactly tee to tee, but in that area, longer jacks
3 or 4. About 8. 8 down. One bad start.
Yeah, pretty good start.
Yeah, another nice start. So if you hadn't noticed, Sam's got the yellow woods, Malcolm's got the white woods. They do actually both have red stickers on. Normally they would change, but because the bowls are so identifiable, it was agreed that they don't have to change.
The gap is 6 inches.
Probably the best score ball apart from. You kept it in it. Mate, you were brilliant.
I was that day.
Yeah, I know.
Quite happy.
Well, that's consistent bowling from Sam.
I played a big goal.
He would only have been looking for a small adjustment, so it's not much change. Looks like he's going right through this. Oh, he's got his own wood.
Unfortunate.
Come Malcolm.
Close. Yeah, well.
Good strike this time. Looks as it went outside the ring, so it's going to go back on the spot. Has done. Still leaving Sam 2.
Yeah, I thought. I mean, as long as he keeps it on the ring, you know.
Good.
So Malcolm with no live woods, just the one in his hand.
Come out.
So he's only got a draw, but with his style, he will quite happily fire and then draw within a couple of inches on the next one. So don't rule it out. Even if he's a smidge over, he's got a wood to sit off.
Run. Oh.
Unfortunately, it was a tad more.
Yeah.
He's moved 1, is that it?
So for those of you who are experts in your distances, we're not the best informed, but we're not sure what's the difference between a smidge and a tad, and when you're trying to trail a jack, when it's become a tickle and a trail and just a hit. So what was that? 2 for Sam.
Does look like as if it was 2. Nicely done.
Just enough from Sam. No energy wasted there.
You're holding, yes.
So Sam not quite sure, asking who's holding. Josh confirmed it's his. So it's been a good day down here at the Indoor Bowl Stadium
The one down.
for this World Open Singles qualifier. We had 50 entries,
Measure
so good entry. Play's gone
just over
on
a foot
since
short
8 o'clock
in
this
terms of
morning.
gap from Jack.
So it's been a long old day for those volunteering players. It's long enough for them as well. They do have some gaps in the sessions where some of the volunteers don't. As I said before, Alan's been here since in this rabbit hutch since 8 this morning. So 14 hours so far, probably best part of 16 hours by the time we finish this game. It's a big commitment, so we always appreciate the effort from all the volunteers. Every bowls club around the world has a number of people in the background who are helping out, and we're no different. In fact, Guernsey, we don't have any paid directors or manager or anything like that. Everyone's volunteer. Well, whether it's in or not, that's a really good wood. Not sure if Malcom will try a runner. It depends if it's one or two, really. If it's one, then a solid bowl play onto the jack. He might make two behind. If he thinks he's two down, then he might just go for the draw. Looks like a lot more gentle, so
He's going for the draw, but not sure if he's quite reaching.
well, Malcom
No.
didn't have many of those earlier on today. He's conceded one. Well, if it was only one, I wondered if he was going to have a dig at that. That's Malcom's style. Oh no,
Conceded two.
two on the board.
So,
Sam sticking with full length or near full length.
what was he now? Okay. Good.
I haven't, mate.
I know.
So that was the scores, just to confirm 6-0 4 ends left, so already Malcom needs more than singles to stay in this set. Not necessarily every end, and if he manages to get a 4, well, singles would do to win it, but definitely needs a multiple on 1 or more ends.
Go on, Mal.
Still has room though.
Yep. Well, that's the end of a long day for all of them.
Go, Mal. Go on, Mal. Go on, Mal.
Yep, better with that.
The last is 2'6".
I think Sam asked how far his own last was, not how far the last was.
He's hot. Well, well, Sam.
Good adjustment.
You're one down, yes.
Go, Malcolm. Right, mate.
Well, Duster's going over on. Sam's still watching it, interested, but I think he thought it was a touch over when he was doing that. Yeah,
It is.
close, but he knew it just wasn't quite there.
Yeah, beautiful, man. Beautiful.
So trying to land and stay, but tight. Another one. 7-0. So again, Sam going for the near full length. That one's a yard short. He hasn't quite nailed it, but if you're scoring and you're doing well and your opposition has not nailed it, that's just as good. So 2 good first bowls.
Malcolm's very close with this. Right up to it. Fortunately, just stuck out
Malcolm's
a little
last
bit.
wood is an inch short of jack high. There's a small gap.
Yeah, I mean, we're really getting down to the nitty gritty now. We're all happy with the toucher, but just slightly unfortunate he stuck out a little bit, just giving Sam a little look at the wood. Just gives him that opportunity to sit it away. He's definitely reaching.
And he's not far off.
My word.
Oh.
Well, when I say he's definitely reaching, ignore the commentator. He's got no idea. That's why he's in here.
Now Malcolm's playing another hand.
Well, what?
What was his target, I wonder?
I'm not sure. Or maybe the head just looks slightly different. Was he trying to get round the middle yellow bowl, sit inside the back one?
Possibly, just in case it moved.
If Sam does trail it, that's where it's going.
In case it was sprung, made two. Just wanted to hang out there.
So Sam's playing delicate weight again. Whether it's just a draw, whether it's just to sit the wood. Is he going to make it up to it? Well, at least I recognise that was delicate weight that time, rather than the previous one where I thought he was just arriving with a couple of feet. To be fair, if he'd reached with a couple of feet on the previous one, he had a good wood.
That's true. Or would have been.
Still not sure that makes me sound like I know what I'm talking about. Well, Malcolm's keen. He's trotting after it.
And it's not bad at all. Whew.
I might not only be one, but
It's a fantastic try.
yeah, he's on the board. 2 ends left, 6 shots needed. He's still got a chance. So scoreboard confirmed, 1-7 on 5 ends. Pretty good start for Malcolm, but even better from Sam. And the little touch just takes Malcolm's out of the equation a little bit. More difficult for that one to count.
Okay. He's
He's trying.
messaged him.
It's just a little gap there.
Yeah, lovely place though. Very useful. That's all you can do if they're close enough to be in contention. Whether it's a little tickle, whether it's turn the wood away, that's all you're after.
Yeah.
Malcolm's very quick on the mat at the moment, isn't he?
Malcolm's always fairly quick. He doesn't muck about. He knows what he wants to play and he gets on with it.
Time, mate.
Well, for me, Sam's just got to put one in at the back, split the back 2. Doesn't want to drop.
The last bowl is 5 inches short of jack high.
Yeah, he doesn't want to drop a 3. So if he splits the back ones, even if Malcolm ditches it, he's 2. If he trails it, he's 2. At the moment, it still leaves Sam a bit of room, but he's got an option for 3. Well, I feel he wanted to be just past that one, not just short of it. Malcolm's quick off the mark again.
Giving it a bit more weight, I think.
Go on, Malcolm.
Go on, Malcolm.
Go on, Malcolm.
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
well,
mate.
Malcolm.
So you can see now we've just moved it back. He's got another one behind, but not quite sure if he's counting. But that's why Sam being short of the wood gave that opportunity. Malcolm was always going to try it. Needs a big score, so he was going to go for the shot that gave him the most score, which is what he got. Well, Sam's keen on this one. Well, he was stalking it. Well, maybe he was just willing it on. Maybe that's all he was looking at. Well, when we find out, we'll tell you what was given. That was a 3, so exactly what Malcolm needed. 7-4 down, so another 3 this end will keep him in the game. Well, he's still in the game, whatever, but it will tie the set. Slightly better than a loss on a set. I know that's stating the obvious.
You're 1 down.
So Malcolm's holding 1. Short one's not really done him too many favours, but again, he's got shot. He's got 2 more in his hand, so still in with a chance. Well, Malcolm, it's currently within your own gift to help yourself.
Well, that's not what he wanted.
No, he'll be disappointed with that.
Sam's coming to have a look.
Sam winning that one on. That's much better from his point of view. So I'm not sure how Malcolm's going to get it. I think he needs to play his own onto the shot. So his own from 2 feet
He's
away.
certainly arriving.
Yeah, unlucky. Really difficult shot, but if he played that one relatively square, that might have also taken off enough weight for his other one to stay in. But
Oh yeah, you need it fairly solid to just run through. I think your weight's good. You just need it fairly solid.
yeah, as Sam's saying, fairly solid. So 1 to Sam. That'll be 8-4 first set. Well, just outside of our commentary box. So we've got Ali Merian, who went out in the semis. Jackie Henderson went out in the quarters. Talking to Dan Blewett, organiser. So similarly, everyone's been around for a long day.
Sure.
Another solid start from Sam. Hasn't quite nailed it, but in the target area. And on those long ones, it's been a little bit more difficult to really nail it. So that's still good bowls. Neither one has totally nailed it, but Sam has constantly applied the pressure. Asked a lot of questions from Malcom.
As you say, that's applying the pressure.
Yep, I said they haven't really nailed it, so what's he do? He said, I'm not having that. Here's what you can have. Well, another good effort from Malcom.
Yes, you want to.
I think he was just making sure he was there. He was looking to land on the back of it. Ended up in a good home.
It is. There's a slight gap, Jack.
Malcom generally does play with that confidence, even if he misses with 2 or 3 bowls. He's waiting in a nice home and he'll get it in with his last bowl. It's definitely a good way to be, and he's often close enough that you don't rule him out from getting it. That's why Sam's covering. That's a good cover. Means Malcolm's got to play it with really good weights.
Well, he's coming to see first.
Yeah, he's asked to come up. You can only normally come up after your 3rd bowl, but you can asked to come up after your 2nd. And if the jack's not visible, it's more common that you will be allowed to come up, because you can't reference exactly which way it's going to go, or where it's going to finish up, or which side you should play to. You've got more chance to get a wood away. I have also known people to ask when the closest wood's 2 feet away and nothing in the way, it's jack high, and so the marker, they asked to come down and the marker's just said nope, and it was quite a fair call by the marker. So it's not guaranteed, but normally it's allowed. So Malcolm's playing a run-up with this. I wasn't sure what. I thought he might stick with the same weight as previous. I feel that with that weight, I mean, he might have got wood onto wood, so to take him away that way, but if he got the wood onto the jack, it was going, whether it goes between these two, but it was too much weight that it would have probably gone to the backwood, or maybe bounced off a backwood and gone out, so on the respot. I feel Malcolm's going to go down through that one. So Malcolm's going through it. Oh, well, almost took 1, maybe 2 away, but
3, mate.
yeah, 3 down. Always that danger with just having a dig at it. So it's good to have the confidence that you're going to get it, but if you do miss, you can easily or quickly drop a score. So he needs to win this set, so 3 on that end means he's effectively 4 behind. So there's our confirmation. First set to Sam, and second set 3-0 after one end. And a good opener, maybe 6-8 inches short. 6 inches. Well, much more useful for Malcom. 2 good ones from Sam. There is a little bit of a target, which Malcom certainly, if there is other woods, but Malcom certainly wouldn't be scared to have a go at those 2.
Sam looks as though he's reaching. Is he just trying to go behind?
If you can sit inside that back one, that's very useful. Whether it counts or not, it's more about the location. Played that really well.
This one looks a good wood.
Yeah, well played, Malcom.
You see Sam pausing at the head there, thinking about the options, what he's going to play. Could he get the wood out? Could he move the jack? Is he going to play forehand, come down onto his own, or between Malcom's and his own?
That's backhand. The other forehand. Is that left or right?
Forwards.
See, you're in the rabbit hutch long enough, you go stir crazy. Your isolation, or your.
He did go forehand.
So you guessed it without even trying to get it right. Well, he's not playing a wood onto it. He's just drawing. Cracking effort. The wood also wider. He may still have not got shot, but. That was target area. Well, Malcom doesn't like that one. Don't think he's reaching.
No. That was a shame.
Well, a long way.
It's quite a long way short.
Well, at least he scored. He's got it off. Well, I presume, but he's brought the man up a bit, so he won't be playing Sam's preferred long length.
If you go bud,
A shorter jack.
hold on, pal.
Yeah, that was a good start.
Every time it's that. Not my boy today.
Useful again.
Boy, you're
Sorry? You are 1 up.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you're only 1.
Oh,
So again, that's shows the angles. Marker says it's only 1.
Settle. Settle. Come on, mate. One love. That one.
Yeah.
Whether it's 1 or 2, it's definitely a much better one.
Behind the ball.
Sam's coming up to have a look.
Hey, lose some weight, Tubby. What, did he? Talking to me or for you?
not me.
Oh, sure.
I was about to say, do not adjust your set.
Oh, sure.
He is standing there, but then he moved on a bit. It wasn't the camera that had frozen. Bit like us doing here, really. Eh? We're not really.
No, we have frozen.
We're not really big action figures. I suppose if you take out the action, then the rest of it stands up.
Oh, Brittany. Yeah, very tough. I have 40. All right.
Got the game tomorrow or not?
Yeah, I will.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
9 in.
I'm going to change it.
Why? Yeah, you could.
That's a really good another second from Sam.
Malcolm doesn't want to spring this.
It's so good you are.
Well,
I'm just get warming up.
I'm not quite
That's
sure
all right, mate.
what his
I'll give you
target was with that,
you a charity.
or whether he was drawing it, or whether he was trying to play a shot.
I don't know, but the fact that he put his hands on his head
I'll give you your money if you beat them.
gives you a clue. It wasn't what he wanted.
Yeah, he was happy. Well, yeah, he would have been happy to get away with that. Does change it a bit for Sam.
Oh, I'll be here by 9 o'clock, so don't worry about that. Make sure I'm here by 9 o'clock. And I'm playing in.
Oh, buddy, after the game.
Hey.
So single to Malcolm was conceded. Still got a few people out upstairs. We've got out of the entries, best part of 30 people I think it was from overseas. Some of those from Jersey, some from the UK. But good overseas field. Also a good entry from Guernsey, 20 people. So that's pleasing to see for a competition. So out those, down to our final two. I felt that was under the line. Yeah.
You were right here.
Sam's adjusted fairly well. Or not well enough. You can shake your head. Getting my usual stick. Do you know what you're on about? I can't even say I was watching a different game, can I?
No.
I was definitely staring at everything that we were seeing.
You only had to wait one more second to see where the ball was actually going to finish.
Yeah, but if you say something after the event, then, you know, you're not predicting what's going to happen.
No, I understand that.
Is
You're getting it correct.
It's easier to get it right when after the event. I can always get it wrong before. I suppose sometimes I get it wrong afterwards, but it's more difficult.
Well, that's a much better adjustment. That is close. And we don't really have the ability to work out who's holding.
I'm going to tell you it's the white one. I don't know if it's right, but I'm going to tell you that. Is that okay?
I liked that one, and I like that. That one I didn't like. It's fucking quite close.
So I don't know if you caught that on the microphone. Sam Tolchard. He points to the short one. I like that one, and he pointed to the back one. I did like that one, and then the one that's basically on the jack. I didn't like that one. So see, even Sam doesn't really know where the bowls were going. I said it was good, and he thought it was good, and ended up short. So at least I'm in good company. You still seem to be in dismay at the words that are coming out my mouth.
There are certain comments I could make, but not on a microphone.
Okay.
Any prediction?
He's too
He
tight.
looks under to me.
Too tight or too short, but yeah. Trying to sit Malcolm's away. Didn't quite manage it. So that'll be 3-all. 4 ends gone.
Good. Thanks. Welcome.
Overplayed it a bit, but useful. So Malcolm's holding one at the back. One's a good enough though, so it's a bit of an insurance policy. He may not have wanted to pay for it, but that's what he got.
You're one down with this wood.
So last wood shot.
Come on, Mal. Easy. Oh, ball, Mal.
You hold one.
Well, the crowd liked it as a Channel Islander, but still Sam's.
6 inches through, Jack High.
Come on, mate. Come on, Malcolm.
The way he's looking at those front two, he's just seeing if it's going to take his two out or just one out, for example. That says to me he's going to try and sneak past those front two and chip the front one away, chip the shot wood away. Couple of yards. If he gets a jack, fine. But make sure he's arriving.
Bang, mate. Bang. No, bang.
I'm not quite sure what the call was from above. Bend, bend, don't bend. So,
Speed. Good try, mate.
He is pumped.
Yeah.
Apparently their behaviour happened.
so Sam's just in front. Shouldn't be in his way. If he catches that, it probably would have been a little bit tight. So around that, nice, easy. Well, not easy. Nice draw. It's amazing how many times we say that to our lead or skip or whichever position you're playing, but to the rest of your team, yeah, that's an easy draw. And in reality, would you get it yourself? Probably, whether it's 50% or lower, but not always easy. So 1 to Sam. That'll be 4-3. 2 ends left. Malcolm needs to be score 2 more in these ends, so can't really lose an end if he another one, otherwise it needs a big multiple. So Malcolm needs these 2 really. Tied set is no good for him. Lovely
Very good
start.
yes.
Almost in yeah, right. Synchronized. Synchronicity.
I read your mind, Ian.
That was blank. You wouldn't have said anything.
Looks good, Malcolm.
Yeah,
Very good.
Yes,
Cracking
last
wood.
old shot. Last hole, there's a gap of 3 inches.
So we haven't mentioned him yet, but marker is Josh Bonsall, one of our local umpires, but stalwart, does a lot for the club. Same as the volunteers we mentioned earlier on. That we're dependent on volunteers, and a number put a lot of time in. Well, as I said with Alan next to me, this is going to be a 16-hour day. At least me and Josh got to play for a bit this morning. So it's our volunteer type duty only kicked in after a few hours, a couple of hours. Our day in the competition didn't last so long. That's how it goes sometimes. Always tomorrow for the pairs, and you're in the pairs tomorrow as well, aren't you, Alan?
I am indeed, with Paul.
So other brother and Alan. So Sam's just looking for a draw. Not making it. Not making it. Malcolm looking back at the scoreboard just to make sure what he needs. 2 ones will do him. Even if he gets 2 here, he still needs to win the next end. So for me, this bowl is almost irrelevant. Almost. If he gets 2 here, then a tied end means the set will go in Malcolm's favour. So this buys Malcolm a tied end. But if he loses the next end, whether he gets this one in or doesn't get this one in, then it's not good for him. Yeah, so he's not bothered about drawing in. He's going to go minimum, and he's just practicing for that. Interesting. It's quite brave to see. So many people would be self-conscious to play that and say, well, it looks like I'm miles off, but he's planning ahead. Good to see. Very aware, always thinking. Now we get to see what the execution is like, if that extra little trial end then, or trial wood, helps. Well, he's got the man up a bit and the jack short. That's quite a short end. Well, didn't nail it, but done enough. Done enough to be very useful.
It would still.
Yeah, it's close, but I can't see it. Yeah.
So marker confirms 1 to Malcolm. Well, technically he confirmed that Malcolm holds shot, but normally Josh would understand the question the players are trying to ask, and he would say you're holding 2. He wouldn't normally just say your shot.
The ball line, right?
Come on, Miles. Get in there, boy.
Come on, Roswell.
Crowd shouting out their encouragement. Both players, you're always thinking you can draw closer than that. But when you're out there, you're the one doing it. It's always easier to say it from this side, but it's always harder to do it when you're out there.
Oh, go on.
Ask one of yourself.
Okay.
Well, with Sam the best back, I wonder if he's going to go for that. Doesn't matter which hand, he might get the 2 shots away if he kills it. So this is what he sees. So the 2 whites on the right, he's got best back. So he's going for it. Well, fraction under. It was close, but fraction under. So that's going to be a tie break.
Good luck, fellas.
Wait, we're gonna.
You know what? That seems to be fine. I think perfect.
Well, it's quite fitting the way the day's gone, the way these 2 have played. They deserve their extra little encore. They've had some good games, and well, 1 set each. Sam dominated the first one a bit more, but Malcolm has come back well in this one. Will be interesting to see if Malcolm coming back, if he's got that momentum with him.
It's 18 inches through.
So good target to get inside for Sam. Well, I don't know if it's slowing down out there, but there's a couple of short ones, and he's sent a few before as well.
Been quite a few hours on the green.
Yeah. Is it not the green slowing down, but they're getting tired? Yeah, it's easy to make excuses and say the green changed and all that sort of thing.
Yes, yep.
We've all been there, done it, and it's difficult, but you are expected to adjust. Your opposition will adjust. You have to as well. But on the other side of the coin, sometimes if your opposition has struggled very slightly and it slows down very slightly, it just, where you were a bit off, you'll just start to get the hang of it. You're scratching around for a weight a little bit and all of a sudden it just falls into place. Still looking outside the commentary box window. Still got the same group. They haven't managed to move. They're glued to their seats. I think, well, they basically play to Ali to semi-finals, but Dan's been around all day. Same thing. You kind of get a bit tired to move. Well, I presume that was somebody sneezing and not heckling. And again, bless you. Blimey, I don't know who it is, but somebody get the man a tissue. Or get the crowd an umbrella.
It's obviously hay fever with this indoor environment.
Yeah. the grass pollen. Well, I think he's just about made it. I was going to say that's... I thought Malcom would go just behind whatever, not so close to the head. Because Sam did have the kill for shot. So you can see what Sam can see from the mat. He may have been able to take 2 out or kill it. Malcom's just made that difficult. So he's just left with a draw.
Yeah, he's gone through mine.
Well, I'll be honest with the jack. I don't know who had the choice there. So whether Malcom gave it to Sam or whether Sam took it, but he struggled a bit on Malcom's length. So whichever way. If Malcom gave it to him, fine, he plays his own length. If he had his own choice, it's quite reasonable that he actually took it anyway, because he just struggled a bit on Malcom's length. Last few ends.
I think we close to it. Bad ball.
Our mics were on mute. Excuse us for the crowd. Somebody's had possibly a good day in the bar if they went out early.
Jack guys, they're 4 or 5 inches.
If he wins. Tell. Not anymore. Well done.
Yep.
Malcolm's coming to have a look. Got 3 balls in a receiving position for Sam.
Oh, Miles. Oh, my God.
So we'll just look at it from the player's angle. Malcolm's going behind.
Yeah, it's a difficult one. So what does Sam go for? I mean, you feel he should be able to draw that. I know he hasn't, but you feel he should be able to. But if he goes for the wood, he still leaves Malcolm 18 inches. There's a chance he could play Malcolm's onto his own, so he doesn't really get it out. If he gets a jack, he gives a bit of room.
Doesn't look as though he's drawing.
Yeah, well, you're right. So well done, Malcolm. So shake of the hands, big day for Malcolm. First time he's ever qualified for Potters, so he's done well on his journey. It's well, Channel Islander winning it. Obviously Malcolm's from Jersey. So after what is that, 16 hours, something like that, you've been here, Alan? I suppose we've all been here, but it's been a good day.
It has some great bowls. I'm looking forward to some more tomorrow.
Sincerely hope so. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow for the pairs qualifier for the for World Bowls Tour.